I've become impossible holding on to when everything seemed to matter more. The two of us, all used and beaten up, watching fate as it flows down the path we have chose. You and me, we're in this together now. None of them can stop us now. We will make it through somehow. You and me, if the world should break in two, until the very end of me, until the very end of you. Awake to the sound as they peel apart the skin. They pick and they pull, trying to get the fingers in. Well, they gotta kill what they found. Well, they gotta hate what they fear. Well, we gotta make it go away. Well, they gotta make it disappear. The further I fall, I'm beside you. As lost as I get, I will find you. The deeper the wound, I'm inside you. Forever and ever, I am a part of you. With me, we're in this together now. None of them will stop us now. We will make it through somehow. You and me, if the world should break in two, till the very end of me, until the very end of you. That is gone. We have to hold on. All hope is gone. We have to hold on. Our hope is gone. We have to hold on. All hope is gone. You and me, we're in this together now. None of them can stop us now. We will make it through somehow. You and me, even after everything. You're the queen and I'm the king. Nothing else means anything. Hi. My name's Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. That was We're in This Together Now by Nine Inch Nails. And we are going to continue our mission here of drafting a little bit. And I promise I will not scream that loud again for the remainder of this video. But that's how the song goes. It's very screamy. Shouty? Ear hurty. It's a good song. Just not easy to sing. So, when last we left our hero, or our protagonist, antagonist, you be the judge, we had a crown fall out of our mouth. And still missing, by the way. And we got 7 wins. But that was just in silver. So who cares, I guess. I felt like we read that draft really well. And the one thing I think I learned from that was the bots really just undervalue the Null Hunter. So there may be green-white aggro and red-green aggro opened in the future, and I need to keep in my brain that there may be a chance that Null Hunter is just undervalued in the algorithm. Because we got offered 5 or 6, which seems like a lot for a very, very good 2-drop, you know? Seems like an awful lot to be offered. Okay, this pack is just functionally insane. This card is unplayable. Black Dragon is insane. Burning Hands is insane. Dragonfire is insane. Grim Bounty is insane. What the fuck is this fucking pack? What is this pack? What the fuck is... How? Great spell, great spell. Great spell, great spell. Great spell, great spell. Like, what the fuck? Ugh. Ah. How do you... How... Okay, maybe this is less good than this, but seriously though, like, how do you evaluate this? This sucks. This fucking sucks. Pick one, pack one is fucking ridiculous. I mean, is Grim Bounty better than Black Dragon? Black Dragon is 7 mana. Grim Bounty is 4, of course. Well, 3 realistically. It color fixes and kills the most important thing in the field. Black Dragon, of course, very, very good. What do other people think? Grim Bounty listed as B's across the board. Black Dragon listed as C's to C pluses. Surprising. Dragonfire's gotta be all B's, right? B minus, B minus, B. So a little below Grim Bounty. Being that all these options are so good, I think we're just going to take Grim Bounty. Normally I would take the rare here, but this pack is just nutty. So, oh, okay. Well, we got a rare on color. Owlbear here, obviously very, very good, and we highlighted why that was very, very good. But if we can take a rare in color, that's a pretty reasonable way to apply pressure. I'm all about that. So we have Painter, which is usually a signpost card. Fireball is reasonable, but not that interesting. Check for Traps, not playable. Talisman is situational. Seems decent if you're going to go into blue, but we're generally trying to avoid that. Hexblade, I have not been impressed by at all. Requires so many treasures for this thing to be of any real value. It's got to be Fireball or Painter. Never played with Painter, and I don't like taking dual color cards before I know what my second color is. But I feel like the power level is high enough that it's probably worth betting on it if we do go that direction. But you don't want to let a pick like this force you into playing those two colors. I've seen people do that a lot. It's always wrong. If you take a double colored card early, or you speculate on a card that's not in your main colors, like we're obviously going to be trying to play black here very hard. People marry it and they miss an open lane. You don't want to do that. Now with this pack we have Pegasus and Champion, which are both very playable, but we also have Reaper's Talisman and Deadly Dispute, which are great for our archetype. Reaper's Talisman has been very, very good in general. It's really hard to stop. It's gradually chipping away at your opponent. So now we have interesting choices. We have a Fireball, which is pretty okay. But we also have an Underdark Basilisk and a Spoils of the Hunt, both of which are quite good. If we have enough treasure, we might be able to play this regardless of the fact that we might end up being green-black. It's not ideal, but here the choice is, do we want Spoils of the Hunt or do we want Fireball? I think Spoils of the Hunt is usually the better card. It's a lot cheaper, and that's really it. It's just a lot cheaper. And it doesn't hurt us. And the computer seems to not value Fireball very much. They're sending us a lot of Fireballs. So let's spec into another color with a very good card. Try to understand where we're going. Paragoblins is pretty good. Plundering Barbarian is pretty good. Hill Giant, Circle the Moon Druid, just okay. Horde Robber, not my preferred 2-drop. Not my preferred 2-drop. Choose your weapon, eh. This looks like Plundering or Goblins to me. I have to assume it's Plundering Barbarian because there are a lot of artifacts, like the Reaper's Talisman, that you do just want to blow right the hell up. Paragoblins is C to C+. What do other people think Horde Goblin is? Horde Robber. C minuses. Okay, yeah, I've never really been sold on it. I'll go with the Plundering Barbarian. We might be heading back into red-black here. Temple would allow us to essentially splash a green card. Nothing else is super impressive here. Sure. Once again, all of our picks or plays here are pretty weak. You don't want to play any of these. I think Vampire Spawn. Yeah, all very, very weak cards. I think this is playable just as a 6/6, just as a big beefy boy. Another Plundering Barbarian, probably fine. Now that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to generate treasure, the Hexblade gets a little more valuable. Still not very good, but completely playable. None of these are very interesting. Probably not playing any of these. Price of Loyalty is playable if we get a significant amount of ghouls. Yeah, man. The Mythic, so I kind of have to take it for value, unfortunately. It does leave a Grim Bounty, but it's a Mythic. Mythics are 1 out of 8 packs. So each Mythic is valued at, 600 to 800 gems. So getting a Mythic kind of insulates you from losing value. If you have a Mythic, you at least got an important card out of the way for opening packs later to complete the set. So we're going to take Tiamat and feel very bad about leaving a Grim Bounty. Now we have a couple interesting options. The green is okay. Ray of Enfeeblement and Zombie Ogre are both pretty reasonable. I think Ray of Enfeeblement is probably what we want. Wow. A lot of good stuff here. Plate Armor, Precipitous Drop, and Grim Bounty, all very, very good, obviously. We cannot leave another Grim Bounty. Shame that it's in a pack with Precipitous Drop, because I'd love to take both. Burning Hands, Horde Robber, Deadly Dispute. Huh. Huh. Yes. We are going to need some creatures that actually finish the fight here, and right now we don't have any. We've got a bunch of sort of crappy creatures and some middling removal options. Really looking like we're going to have to chip away quite hard. Contact the Other Plane is very good. Currently we're making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential treasures, which would allow us to splash either green or blue. Contact the Other Plane, pretty nice card draw to reset. I don't know how many Plundering Barbarians we can realistically play. And Spoils to the Hunt goes down a lot in value if we continue to have these very low impact creatures. I suppose whoever gets Reaper's Talisman can be given temporary Death Touch, which could make this a little more usable. Still. Third Plundering Barbarian seems royally unnecessary. Speculating with this might be reasonable. If it's ever a 10 to 19, it seems like it's draw 3 at instant speed. Apparently we don't really have any value mechanics. We're probably not using the Barbarian. I mean, Dueling Rapier is also kind of fine. It seems like a reasonable trick. I haven't played red in a while. Maybe we do play 3 Plundering Barbarians. It does make a color splash that much easier. Yeah, we're just not getting good creatures. Not getting any real creatures offered to us. Too many fucking Plundering Barbarians. This is getting a little off the rails here, kids. We're not getting quality critters. All the removal in the world doesn't mean shit if you don't get quality creatures to close the door. I haven't seen a separate ghoul yet. That away. We have enough treasures. Would we be psychotic enough to play Tiamat? No. It's just a 7/7 for 1,000,000 mana if you don't have other dragons. Could play the Hill Giant. I don't think any of these cards add anything to the deck. Really don't want to be splashing double color cards, if at all possible. Well, I mean, this adds to the idea of splashing. We have 3 2-drops at the moment. Well, I guess creatures, but we'll take the Evolving Wilds. Keep the splash alive. Zombie Ogre's fine. Very, very down on our creature quality right now. Very down on our creature quality. Quite low. Yeah, just very, very low. Okay, that's a second mythic. Interesting. 3-mana delve. When you finish delving, and it's a 5/5 for 3. I don't think we have anything else that delves other than one zombie ogre. Dragon's Fire, Swarming. I mean, it's a mythic, so we have to take it, right? Like, once again, 2 mythics means we can basically eat shit in this draft in terms of quality and still not feel too bad. Chaos Chandler is a quality creature. Chaos Chandler and Fangblade, both quality creatures. Happy to take that. Second Reaper's Talisman. First Deadly Dispute. Reaper's Talisman seems like it would be bad in multiples. Although you can equip them on the same creature, so maybe not. Deadly Dispute would give us, with all these friggin' treasures, just some good old card advantage. Reaper's Talisman is listed as a B+ to a B across the board, though. I guess we're taking 2 Reaper's Talismans. The more we can see it, the better I suppose it'll be for us. Hoarding Ogre, Goblin Morningstar. Man, every time the Deadly Dispute is in a pack, a bunch of really good shit is also in the pack, and that makes the choices much harder. Hoarding Ogre is a C. Goblin Morningstar's got to be pretty decent, right? Plus, what's our curve looking like? Yeah, we need more 2-drops, so Goblin Morningstar could definitely fill that. We only have 4, and one of them is a burn spell. 3-drop slot is fine. Need some more top end. This is either Deadly Dispute or Goblin Morningstar, but our creature count is fairly low, so I guess we're taking Morningstar. And similarly, for similar reasons, we're taking the Veteran. Not very good with what we're doing. Let's take a Hoarding Ogre. Our 4-drop slot is not that crowded. Oh, that's a pretty late Hobgoblin Captain. Pretty happy to take that. And a Lightfoot Rogue. Wow, all the 2-drops came at the very, very end, huh? Interesting. I think it's Lightfoot Rogue, although I could easily see taking the Earth Cult Elemental now. We do have plenty of serviceable 2-drops at this point. They're all playable. But we don't have a lot of boom booms. I think we're going to take the big boy. Would have been nice to see a Deadly Dispute come back around, but it does not look like that's going to happen. I don't think Critical Hit really works with our deck. We're just trying to chip away with our suboptimal creatures and win by removing a premium creature of theirs. Or really just ride one of our shitty creatures to the finish line with one of our Reaper's Talismans. We have a Feigned Death in the board already, right? I don't think any of this stuff is playable. Huh. I don't think we're running 3 of them. Certainly not 4 of them. Uh-oh. Okay. 3.1. We are making a lot of treasures. We only have a couple creatures in the 6 and 7 rate. We're probably cutting Spoils of the Hunt. It does seem fairly easy for us to run, though. We could run 1 forest, I guess, in Spoils of the Hunt. Would we even need to run a forest, though? How many treasures do we make at this point? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Foils is primarily going to want a combo with Reaper's Talisman. Our removal is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess we do want it. It's only 5 pieces. Usually you want between 3 and 6. So I think we are going to keep it. What is our last card? What is our last card? Feign Death particularly good with anything. I suppose with Earth Cult Elemental, Feign Death really does a lot of tempo damage. Blows up a lot of permanents. We never saw a single ghoul to pair with our Price of Loyalty. And we never had an optimal time to pick up a Deadly Dispute. Which I regret. I really do. Brazen Dwarf. I don't think we rolled dice very much at all. Critical Hit really wants to be in a green-red deck. Our creatures aren't beefy enough on the whole for that to matter. I think 1 Feign Death is probably what we're running here. My real question is, should I even run 1 Forest? Like, I have Temple, and I have a lot of treasures, 7 or more. Is Forest just going to shift, like, absolutely shit on me? I think it is. I'm going to do this. We cut this and run 1 Forest. Curve is under 3, so I think 16 landed best of 1 is correct. We do have a lot of treasures, which could facilitate some stuff getting out earlier than possible, and yeah, I think we're going to cut the Forest because we have too many double black cards that are important. Well, primarily just Grim Bounty, but it's very important. Alright, let's give this a shot. I have a lot of confidence about this one. Creature quality just isn't quite there. If we had a couple more Hobgoblin Captains, or like a Battlecry Goblin, or maybe some of those Venture Death Touchers. I only ever saw 1. Taking Grim Bounty over the Black Dragon felt bad, but not 0/0. If we don't get a red mana, we are real screwed. But we do have a Reaper's Talisman. I'm going to keep it. I don't think our deck is going to mulligan well. I don't think this is a good keep. I would not recommend doing this. But because we don't have a lot of card draw in our deck or ways to generate value like we did in our green-white deck, I felt like we had to take the risk, much as I didn't want to. This isn't Menace or anything weird, no. kind of get to do everything here. Unless he has Dragon's Fire and a dragon. Cool. Get Burning Hands. Critical Strike. Not bad. So we do this, make a treasure. And then Hobgoblin Captain. No, we wanna save a treasure for the Zombie Ogre, I think. Okay, well. The other line there was to plundering Barbarian, destroying the treasure, which is pretty reasonable because he's probably going to use that right now for his second color. Interesting. Fireball. No. I mean, yeah, you might as well wait until we're attacking. Wow. Okay. Okay. I don't know why you would do that. I guess that equip wasn't really worth anything. Is a pain in the ass. Probably just double block the Hobgoblin Captain. Yep. Sure. Attack with this, he has to block 2 things or die. pretty hilarious. Yep. He's mono red. He really is mono red. Pretty unusual. Yep. Well, we traded relatively weak strategies until we won. I don't think mono red is a good choice. Really lucky we hit that mountain early, though. Which is just not a deck that's going to mulligan well. I think we're going to be forced into more risky spots and more risky keeps as a result. Just the way it is. Who's next? Doomfrog. Uh-oh, we're getting big fished. Okay. So this is the sort of keep we kept last time. We've got Goblin Morningstar on 2. If we hit any land, we've got Plundering Barbarian, so I think we're going to try it, just like we did before. Variance continues to serve its purpose. We're not going to get there this time. Let's roll the 1, baby. All about it. Roll the 1. Okay, so we got a land, which means we can make a treasure. That was always going to happen. Okay, playing the Plundering Barbarian as valuable as just, like, swinging? I guess we play the Plundering Barbarian, then we can play Reaper's Talisman. Or we can wait next turn and potentially have Zombie Ogre down. This has got to be correct, right? Oh, 3 colors and they got it naturally. We are 100% to lose. Yeah. Kinda what I figured was gonna happen. Kinda what we figured was gonna happen. I guess we equip the Morningstar here. And do this. Do this. This. And, yep. Wish we had one of these. And the swamp would give us a Zombie Ogre. It's not bad. A kill spell for the first big scary thing. Getting a second free treasure and maintaining tempo with Feign Death was probably the best we could get out of that card in our current board state. Okay. A lot of dungeon action. And another not swamp. Guess we're swinging the plundering, and are we burning Ray? Or are we going to start trying to control the damage with Reaper? Or do we put out Vampire Spawn here? Probably just need the creature, huh? And yeah, we're not. I don't think we're winning a longer fight here. We're willing to make this trade. We're just getting color screwed. I mean, you just incentivized me chumping it, so. Yeah, well. Yeah, we were at 20 health. Yeah, we could have kept playing, but I'm not interested in dragging out my my bad luck. We're 12 cards deep. We haven't found a black source. Our hand is all black cards, 2 of which are double black. Forget it. Like, the odds are so against us. You forget 2 of our cards in hand were Grim Bounty and Zombie Ogre, which means even the first swamp doesn't help us in the slightest. We're just screwed there. Okay, this time we did get both colors, so we'll keep this. Distinct improvement for us. Do we want to delve once? Do we want to plunder and then block and enfeeble? That seems dumb. Let's just cook this thing. This gives us potential Zombie Ogre mana next turn, which is pretty good. We have a mana sink now. I'm just going to be mana efficient here. That's fine. Did not expect that. Definitely did not expect that. I wanted to get rid of the thing because we could potentially venture more than once a turn with the card we have in hand and the card on the board, but maybe not now. We have 2 more Plundering Barbarians for future plate mail. We have kill spells. I don't think you understand how that works. Let's see if we can ever roll well enough to get it. We cannot. Tomb of Annihilation will let us cast this thing, but I don't think it particularly helps us. Additional swamp is not what we want. That's the premium stuff. Okay. Just gonna keep chewing on him. Okay. Tokens are particularly good for us having the Reaper's Talisman. A lot of ways to make treasure, a lot of red sources. Should be able to get this Chaos Coil out there sooner or later. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Pretty vulnerable now. Yep. I guess we should have kept that land, huh? So... I guess we're swinging the white now? Sure. Link dog. Link dog. You don't have a dragon. I don't want to name red for this. I think we have to. And I guess we're going to do this too. We don't really have anything else to do with the mana. Sure. Sure. You can't be attacking. We're winning the race. Okay. Double strike. So we got spoils. We don't have the treasure, so that doesn't matter. We just gotta attack with both of these. We don't want to spend any mana changing anything around here, I think. Cool. Yeah, who cares? Okay. And? I think the batteries are dying in my sound box. Yeah. Sad. I think we need to replace the batteries. It can't even get through the whole bit. Oh well. Technological differentials. Okay, we got all our colors again. We draw a swamp. We have 1-drop into 2-drop. Dang. Guess we'll just make a big vampire spawn. Sure. So we can plundering the spare dagger, which seems useless. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do this. Keep up Feign Death. It's a pretty good Feign Death target. I mean, we get another drain out of it. Okay. I don't know why you would do that. I want to Grim Bounty something at this. That still seems like a waste, right? Just keep winning this race. Gonna have to block eventually. Need to make him do it on our terms. Okay, so not 3 colors. Not all that concerned with that. Not attacking at all. Okay. Owl Grim Bounty. We've got Hired or Zombie Ogre now. Hired or Zombie Ogre. Probably Zombie Ogre. Sure. Just kind of crushing. Just kind of crushed that one. It's not really fair. That still has batteries. Oh man, I'm almost out of coffee. I'm gonna go. First roll. For game 3. Or game 4, I guess. Yeah. Be right back. Okay. Tomorrow we go into the studio. Hopefully to try to get some stuff done. Currently playing with a group of guys. Our band is Death in Progress. And if I do get some songs recorded, probably take a couple weeks for them to get mastered. So at which point I will post a few of those on this channel. And hopefully they're not awful. Yeah, this seems good. I mean, we could use some creatures, but could be worse. Hey, we finally did it. Drawing this many lands in a row is pretty miserable. I mean, there's no way he's blocking this, but if he does... Fair. Hope he doesn't have another one. Shit. Oh, it takes a red. Yeah. Need to draw some critters, folks. Okay, this is Super Amir, huh? He's probably got better critters than us, though. Fuck my fucking life. Yeah, that sucks. That fucking sucks. I mean, that was the wrong choice. I guess we're just doing cult now. Yeah, well. I mean, Fang Death on this critter is generally going to be pretty good, right? This is transparently a Manicore. We're not doing that. Like... Definitely flooding a bit. Five, 6. 6 land in 14 cards. Yeah, I guess. Just hoping he doesn't have a deadly dispute. Cool. Dead? We dodged a bullet that time. Hey, we're gold. All right. That didn't take long. Why would that sound effect work, but this one wouldn't? It's like just that sound effect just broke. Oh no, others are broke. It's probably the battery. Alright, we've got 1 drop, a shitty 2 drop. 3 drops, you just need a land. Oh, and it's going to be ramping. Do we care enough about their ramping to blow this up? I don't think we do. We need to fight spell? Wow. It's an incredibly aggressive use of that spell. I do not think that was correct. As much as I want to play this, I think we have to play the Vampire Spawn. You definitely have to learn in this game is be patient. We got a lot of lines here, right? So we can Recluse. We can attack with this. They'll block, and then we can Rave Enfeeblement. We have to Recluse. We'll just make a big ol' Barbarian. Or do we want to equip up and swing? I don't mind that. Because this is going to grow otherwise. But then we're not using the... Yeah, then we're not using the treasure for its full value. Which currently is to make this boy bigger. That's pretty scary. Huh. Okay. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I'll attack with both, or block with both. Sure. I think our opponent has died. Yeah, double Reaper's Talisman. Guess I shouldn't have doubted it. Doesn't really matter. I think we made good choices. Some good deck choices. Even though my ideal deck would have like one more piece of removal and one or two more premium creatures. Like the Battlecry Goblin, for example, or another Hobgoblin Captain. We're not doing too bad. Used every part of the animal. Apart from the one game where we only had 3 red mana in 16 cards. We've done pretty good. 5 wins is plenty too. Like if this is all the wins I get out of this deck, I'm perfectly satisfied with that. Any land we draw is great. We've got Hobgoblin Captain and a couple potential 3-drops here. Kill spell and our top end. Well, that's not ideal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're facing a deck that is going first and has the better quality card right off the shot. That's bad. That's real bad. Like, we're snap blocking if we have a chance. We, of course, did not have a chance. Wow. Three colors. Got them all naturally. We have our 2 most expensive cards in hand. It's not great for the moment. We are sitting on a Grim Bounty, which will give us a certain amount of leeway. Are we doing the Hexblade? I guess we're doing the Hexblade. Trying to find that land. Cool. Did manage to find it. 1 more mana will give us the Earth Cult Elemental. Man, he has the premium stuff, man. That is the premium stuff. Crap. Fuck. Starting to really get bodied up here. Not willing to trade. Let's see if we can get above a single digit on this one time. Ever. Always losing a land, folks. Okay. It's a filthy whore. Ding goblin. Ogre. Hey, I can't cast you. Oh, well, no way they can. Do this. Make a treasure. Do this. And sacrifice a treasure. I mean, if he has a removal spell. If he had a removal spell, we were blown out there, but... Cool. Alright. Not bad, man. One away from another 7-win run. See if we can put it away. Rakdos is arguably the strongest combination, but I wouldn't argue that our version is particularly powerful. Yeah, we got a 1-drop, a 2-drop, some top end, and we haven't really cast this thing for shit. It is our good value card, like when you get to that stall state of the end game. We haven't really gotten to that point. Opponent mulligan is great. Hitting the land is great. White boy! Why's everyone 3 colors? Yeah, we're probably Grim Bountying that, huh? Yeah, we're definitely Grim Bountying that. Bye-bye. Yeah, chaos is fine. Gonna have to block it eventually, right? No? Okay. Attack and Spoils of War. He's in a bad spot. Yeah. That's 2 in a row, folks. Reaper's Talisman. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Take all the Reaper's Talismans, folks. Take all the Reaper's Talismans you can possibly fucking take. It makes you unfucking raceable. Obviously, you want 15 to 16 creatures at minimum, which I believe we had 15 plus the Morningstar, so 16. And, man, we made really good work of our 1 splash, didn't we? Like, that Spoils of War, or Spoils of the Hunt, was like, whew, like, so good. So good. So don't be afraid to splash a card if you can make it fit. We did have an Evolving Wilds and a multicolor land, as well as 7 to 8 treasure generators, which allowed us to pretty easily fit a single color card of whatever type we wanted in the deck pretty easily. Another good splash would have been Contact the Other Planes to keep more gas in the deck. I really like splashing that if I've got a lot of treasures in the room. Because these are value games. Sometimes you get blown out by a rare or mythic, obviously, but when games go long, the person who draws more cards often wins. So thanks so much for hanging out, and I hope you enjoyed our return to form with 2 7-win victories back to back. And I hope you are kind to me when I fall off and start losing, which should be real soon. I've been Gravity Groove for Not Safe for Work Magic. If you have enjoyed the show, please consider liking, subscribing, telling your barista, your butcher, your masseuse, especially when you're naked and their hands are all, rubbing on you. Talk to them about me. That'll really kill the mood. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope to see you around again soon. Later. Boom.